Hey group, it's your best friend in the whole wide world, Dr. Creepy. And I am here today to do my very own remake, make some wishes come true. I've had a couple requests that I do a live action version of the Pimp My Hockey Mask tutorial. So, here we go. Without further ado, roll the disclaimer.
Warning. Dr. Creepy gives no guarantees on the information provided. He claims no responsibilities for any accidents or injuries. If you attempt any of these projects, do so at your own risk. Remember, be safe.
Okay, I have to apologize. I know this has been a long time coming, but I've had a few technical difficulties. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you how to go from this quasi-hockey mask, crappy, cheap plastic piece of junk, to this Friday the 13th knockoff beauty. So, here's a quick list of a few things you're going to need. You're going to need flat white spray paint, flat black spray paint, top coat or clear coat spray paint, red, black, and brown acrylic paint, an artist brush, sandpaper or a sanding block, an X-Acto knife or a utility knife, and a black magic marker. You're also going to need an 1/8 inch drill bit to drill pilot holes and a 3/8 drill bit to drill your hockey mask holes. And a drill. And you're going to need some kind of reference to Jason's hockey mask. You can get it off the internet or out of a magazine, or watch the movie a million times and memorize it. I'm just going to go off of this. This is the mask I made for the first tutorial. Now, you can measure out the holes if you want. I freehanded everything. It's going to be seen in the dark, and no one's going to get that close to look at it. So, here we go. Step 1. First thing you're going to do is take your reference picture or reference mask or reference whatever and start laying out the holes for the hockey mask. Now, don't worry if you screw something up. It's all going to be painted over, so if you got to make another mark, just make another mark. Now take your drill and your 1/8 inch drill bit and begin to drill pilot holes through the center of all of your markings. After that, you're going to take your drill, put your 3/8 drill bit in there, and then you're going to drill all the holes out. Be very careful. The mask is cheap plastic. It can crack. Okay, now once you're done with that, you're going to notice there's a whole bunch of burrs, plastic burrs on your mask, inside and out. That's where your knife comes in. Take your X-Acto knife, your hobby knife, your utility knife, whatever, and you're going to cut away all those burrs. Kids, get your parents' help. Okay, once you cleaned all your burrs off, and there is no real good technique for doing it. It's time-consuming, tedious. Once that's done, take your sanding block and sand all over your hockey mask, front and back, up and down, north and south. What it's going to do is it's going to help your spray paint adhere to the plastic. Now once you're done doing that, you're going to have a nice rough surface that the paint can adhere to. Now, not all cases are going to be like this, but you'll notice that this mask is pretty flat. It's pretty wide, and a lot bigger than Jason's mask. You actually want it to be more of a shape like this. Looks more like, conforms more to the face. I think that comes from shipping. They just ship these stacked on one another and they bend out. There's two remedies for this. Both of them involve a coat hanger or some kind of tie wire, some kind of rigid wire. You're going to take your tie wire or coat hanger, put it through two of the holes in the side of the mask, bend it to shape, and then kind of wrap the wire around itself to lock it into shape.